6:14 on your Friday. A special weekend for a local man celebrating a big milestone. FC Cincinnati's star defender Nick Hagglund is about to do something nobody has ever done with the club, and he's doing it all in the area where he grew up. WLWT News 5's Meredith Stutz spoke exclusively with Nick ahead of tomorrow's big game and on how, some people know him not only as a player, but as a one-of-a-kind person as well, Meredith.
No, it's so great to talk to Nick Hagglund and also his teammates, because everybody has something to share or a fun story to share about Nick. Because why we're celebrating this is because this weekend Nick Hagglund marks 100 appearances with FC Cincinnati, and it comes on the heels of a contract extension with his hometown club. But we learned from Nick and others that he's got a lot of other goals on mind, both on and off the pitch.
Under the lights of TQL Stadium, fans know Nick Hagglund as a steady presence on the pitch.
Hitting into the traffic, it's Hagglund, it's a tie game!
But we found he's also an architect.
For me, I'm a guy that likes to build things. I like to be a part of the nitty-gritty, the tough times.
The building starting right here in Greater Cincinnati. The 30-year-old went from the Lakota West High School soccer pitch to Xavier University. Then, after getting drafted professionally to Toronto, he came back to Cincinnati in 2019 as the club entered the Major League.
When I got here, it was my goal to, help build FC Cincinnati into something great. I did that in Toronto. I helped build that. I did that at Xavier. I like being a part of the tough times to, ultimately build something great.
Building a winner goes beyond soccer balls and cleats. Hagglund's main tool, character.
There's two rules that I basically go by every day. It's to give your best effort and your best attitude. No matter what you're doing, no matter how hard it is.
That winning blueprint has left impressions along the way, from FC Cincinnati head coach Pat Noonan.
He's just an all-around good player, good person, good teammate, and he helps our group every day get better.
To high school.
When I think of Nick as a player, it was focus and hard work, determination. He was a kid who was never going to not give everything he had on the field.
Hagglund earned All-State and Team MVP honors at West. But Coach Cooper says the legacy goes beyond awards.
Kind of an idea that my son at 8, 9 years old would look to somebody like Nick and say, oh, that's my favorite player, Dad. I'm like, you be that guy. If you can grow up to be like that kid, not a soccer player like Nick, but be that kind of person like Nick is, then that means a lot.
We relayed that compliment to Nick, now a father himself.
That's awesome. I take my role as a role model seriously. I remember having people that I looked up to constantly as I was growing up, and to be able to be that for kids in Cincinnati means a lot to me.
As number 4 puts in the work, we asked how much his upcoming 100th appearance with FC Cincinnati means to him.
It's time for a haircut!
Being able to do it for my hometown, for the people, being surrounded by my family and friends, and representing the city that, helped me grow up to be the man I am. With going to college here, going to high school here, my whole childhood here is extra special.
As for what's next, the hometown star tells us he's still building up his club towards one big goal.
Hopes and dreams, obviously I'd love to bring an MLS Cup to this club. That would be an incredible feat, and it would mean a ton to me.
Now that is a goal we will keep an eye on, and FC Cincinnati goes into this weekend with an undefeated record. Meredith Stutz, WLWT News 5.
Meredith, thank you so much. Looking forward